Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this video we have to discuss calendar. Before I proceed further with that, I wanted to show you some connector options that we were discussing earlier. So this is a fairly new account, user 3, and we did not have any forms created for us, but we created a form over here, right? Edit test form in the we created a new tab. Inside this test form was created for us, right? So as soon as we created it, our connector should work for the same. So if I go to connectors now, and if I find my forms connector, I'll click on configure and I'll try and find this user, and this is where I'll see my form available. Earlier I did not have any form, that is why I was not able to add this connector. So if I click on save, a new connector will be added for us in this channel. Okay, so this is what I wanted to discuss earlier. So you can see this connector has been added to our uh, channel, the general channel that we have. Okay, so you can see all the results over here directly. You don't need to go anywhere. This tab will provide even more functionality, so all the users can add the questions and responses can be seen over here, and all of these can be exported to an Excel sheet. Okay, similarly connector will be there inside your channel chat. So this is a persistent chat that is going on. If you want, you can save this message and again review this saved form, okay, directly from here. So you don't need to go back to this again and again. Okay, so this is what I want to discuss from the earlier session. Now we need to discuss about calendar. Okay, so this Microsoft Teams calendar is directly integrated with Outlook. Okay, in this system I don't have my Outlook configured with this calendar, but if you have Outlook configured and you go to your Outlook calendar, same meetings will be updated over here as well. Okay, so whatever meetings you have over here will be there in your calendar available as well. Okay, just to show you this, if I go over here, this is my web browser, and if I go to my calendar of this account, and let's find some meetings. Today is June 13th, training 1. You can invite multiple people over here. Okay, you can start time, end time, all these things are there. If you want, you can allow custom rooms. I'm just going to send this across. So this is a meeting that is arranged for me. Now if I go to my calendar in Microsoft Teams, just waiting for it to get populated. Today is 13, right? June 13th. Right. So as you can see, today is 13th, and if I change the filter, this is a training which was updated in my Outlook, is also visible over here. Besides this, if I want to, for example, have a meeting at this time, I can create a new scheduled meeting. Okay, this is known as scheduling a meeting. Okay, either you can have scheduled meeting or a live event that you can create. If you schedule a meeting, you have to add a title over here. You can add, for example, training 2. You can add the required attendees, for example, user 1, user 3, user 3, no, user 3. Okay, so you can add multiple users. You can also add distribution groups or Office 365 groups, and once they are added, you can basically allow them to join this meeting. Okay, so I'll change the time a little bit, 8 p.m. to 8:30. 30 minutes meeting is fine. If you want, you can have a repeated meeting, so you can schedule it for daily, weekly, or monthly, or you can have a custom time as well. You can add a channel as well. So if you want, for example, marketing team to join this meeting, and you want India marketing people to join this meeting, you can add a channel over here. You can add a location over here, although it is going to be a Teams meeting, so I'm not adding any location. You can also see scheduling assistant, if any other person has any meeting at that time or not. All these details are available to you as well. Okay, this is very similar to the Outlook scheduling assistant you have. Okay, so if you go to details, hi team, you can type a short message, please join the session. regards. Okay, then you can add your name and all those things, and then you have to click on send. Okay, so this is a scheduled meeting that you are created. You have an option to see work week, so it will show you entire week. Okay, or you can see the current week as well. So you can see we have two trainings today on 13th. You have different options available over here. You can see different time frames over here. You can also browse through different months if you want to see a previously attended meeting, or if you want to see meetings in the future, you can basically toggle it over here. Besides this, you have an impromptu meeting. So earlier we saw if we go to any team, we have an option to meet now over here, right? So you have an option to do an impromptu meeting directly from your chat on channel, or chat one-to-one chat as well. So if you are having a conversation with someone, you can have a one-to-one meeting as well. Okay. Okay. So in this option, you don't get the video option as of now, but you get the schedule meeting option available to you. Okay. You can directly, you don't get that option over here, but you can directly start a video call over here. Okay. So you need to take care of the UI that is there. You can directly start an audio call, or you can directly start a video call. Okay. Going to our scheduled meetings. So these are different options that you see. Meet now is also available over here. You can start a meeting with this person, and then you can start this meeting. If you want to disable your camera, you can disable it. If you disable your microphone, you can do that as well. You can share your entire screen or some specific apps as well. So whatever things you want to share, you can do that. You have different meeting options. You can see your device settings. You can have your meeting notes. You can enter full screen mode as well, so it is visible to your entire screen. If you have enterprise voice enabled, you can basically dial a number and ask the person to join this meeting. You can end the meeting. You can turn off incoming video, so any person who joins your meeting, their video will not be available. Okay. You can raise your hand if you want to ask some question from the host. You can start a conversation on the right hand side. You can have a small chat on the right hand side. There's also integration with Microsoft Whiteboard. Okay, so you can directly start using a whiteboard over here as well. You can see all the participants of your meeting. If you want to invite someone, you can invite it like this. Okay, all these options are available. I'm just going to stop this meeting now. So this is how you can create a meeting and join this meeting, and you can share the meeting link with people so that they can also join the same meeting. Okay. Mostly you will be using the scheduled meeting option, because that way you have more control over this. Meet now option is there when you want to have an impromptu meeting. For example, all the people in your channel are discussing something and you want to have a direct meeting, so that some people can join that meeting. You can basically start an impromptu meeting using Meet now. This is very similar to one option that you saw in Skype for Business. Okay, so this is not much different from them. So this is all about your calendar and meetings. I'll see you in the next video.